Good evening. Jurors hand down a guilty verdict in Jaime Day's child abuse trial. KPLC's Gerron joins us now from outside the courthouse with more.
Cynthia, it took a jury just over 1 hour to return their guilty as charged verdict against Jaime Day. She's the Lake Charles woman accused of abusing her then 9-year-old stepson in March 2010. Tonight, she is convicted on one count of second-degree cruelty to a juvenile and is in custody awaiting her December sentencing. Wearing all black and handcuffs, Jaime Day left the Calcasieu District Courthouse this evening, convicted of second-degree cruelty to a juvenile and the abuse of her 9-year-old stepson.
I think the verdict was reasonable. It's an unfortunate event for both families, for both sides of this equation. For us, it was really easy. We cannot and will not tolerate this kind of treatment of our young children in Calcasieu Parish.
Special Prosecutor Lori Nunn tried the case for the state, entering over 100 pieces of evidence and calling 13 witnesses to the stand, including the victim who celebrated his 13th birthday during the duration of trial.
You have the word of an adult against the word of a 9-year-old child, with not a tremendous amount of physical evidence to back it up.
In addition to the little physical evidence they had, the state says a video played during trial showing one of the boys' episodes was one of the most vital pieces of evidence.
You were able to see the jury's reaction to that video, which was actually provided by the defendant. The jury obviously felt a tremendous impact from that video, and the video demonstrated the way in which that child was being treated.
The jury was instructed on 3 lesser charges before going to deliberate, including attempted second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, and attempted cruelty to a juvenile. They returned a verdict of guilty as charged. District Attorney John DeRosier says this case should serve as a message to the residents of Calcasieu Parish and an accolade to parish law enforcement.
Law enforcement will seek out those who would do injury to our young children and bring them to justice. And that's a good thing. In this society, we have to know that there is somebody there to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Now, after the verdict, Day's 2 biological sons were brought here to the courthouse. They were able to say their goodbyes, and then she was transported to the Calcasieu Parish Jail, where she will stay until that December 10th sentencing. Now, we previously reported that under Louisiana law, a guilty verdict with this crime carries with it a maximum sentence of 40 years in prison. Now, Day's defense attorney, Walter Sanchez, says it's not his practice to comment on his cases, so he declined to comment regarding his reaction to the verdict after it was handed down this afternoon. As for Murray Day, the boy's biological father, the DA's office tells us that he faces similar charges. There's no word yet on when that trial will begin. You can find more details as well as a wrap of this past weekend trial on our website at kplctv.com. At your service live outside the Calcasieu Judicial Center in Lake Charles, Gerron, KPLC 7 News.